search is still ongoing here for Hadi Nazari, the 23-year-old man from Melbourne, here in Kosciuszko National Park. Just for a bit of background, the young man was hiking with friends, hiking along the Spur Trail, which is a really remote part of the park and quite a dense hike to be undertaking. So how we split off from friends was they were descending the trail after hiking it for a couple of days, and Hadi decided to take some photos, and so the friends continued down the mountain and split off from each other. And it wasn't until a couple of hours later that his friends then alerted authorities, and that's when the search party commenced, and it has been since then for about a week and a half now. The only sign that's been found of Hadi in Kosciuszko National Park around that Spur Trail is hiking poles and rubbish. So they were found near Kosciuszko Creek, and that basically refocused the search and has remained the centre point of the search since for authorities, because it's the only clue they've really had of Hadi since. Since then, they've really had no sign for the young man. Just to describe the bush that they're dealing with, the authorities, it's dense, rugged wilderness, and it's very intense. Like, you can go off track 10-20 metres and become seriously lost. That's what I've been told by authorities. In terms of the resource efforts, it's tremendous amount of resources, over 300 personnel, that's volunteers and paid personnel from National Parks and Wildlife Service to even surf life-saving choppers are here on the ground and up in the air trying to find Hadi and friends. What's really fascinating and quite amazing, there's these specially trained bushwalkers that they've actually flown up into the most remote parts of the track, and they've dropped them into those really inaccessible parts because, one, it's really exhausting to get onto those parts of the bush via foot, and two, it gives them a bit of a head start and access those really fine and close, tight spots. 6 of those hikers actually slept on the track overnight just to get a head start. But fire and rescue, surf life-saving, even National Parks and Wildlife Service are just some of the authorities that are part of this huge search in effort to try and find Hadi. Now, Hadi's family has mentioned that they would like to see more. They've publicly mentioned to New South Wales Police that they would like to see interstate help enlisted, but that has not yet come into fruition.
All right, Floss Adams there and Ken Coburn, well, thank you for the update.